Hello again, students. This is Professor Larson here, and I just want to say a few things about what you're going to see for the class in this last week or so. So the first thing to mention is this week's material. You have a couple of sets of slides from me, one of them on trade and globalization, and the other one that's mainly about the finance crisis. So this week is mostly about sort of our larger economic problems these days. Our trade imbalance, including our big trade deficit, our persistently high level of unemployment, the association of industrial outsourcing with that. And in the second set, looking at the financial crisis of 2007 and 8, why we had it, what were the big contributors to it, what did it do to the economy, why did it cost us so much. You'll see those discussed quite a bit in there. That's sort of the main material for the week, along with your small reading assignment. So you'll have that to contend with this week, along with your usual discussion and quiz boards. But one thing too, your discussion board. But one new thing to draw your attention to, as you may have already seen, is there's a evaluation possibility where you have the option of doing a short course survey to evaluate the class. And I want to really strongly encourage you all to do that. Getting your direct feedback is really important for me to see how the class is going and what's working well and what needs to be changed to work better. And it's also very valuable for the college to be getting direct feedback from y'all. And so if you've been to the course main page, as I guess you must have to get here, you'll see that we're actually offering some extra credit for this completing that survey. For once, some extra credit in this class. And a few folks have done it already. Looking at my report here, I see out of 31 enrolled students, 6 of you have taken the course survey so far. So 6 out of 30%. It's a strong start. It's about 1/5, about 20%. Trying to get that up to 90%. If you can reach 90%, be about 27 of you. You all will get some extra bonus points there, as I said on that announcement. So make sure in the next day or two you get to that survey. The college will take them down well before the final exam. So do jump on that. Wouldn't want to miss it and miss the chance to give me some feedback and also to earn some extra points for yourself there. Okay? And again, if you haven't dealt with that before, you should be able to see the link to the course survey. It should appear on your MyTCC page above the quick links there. You should be able to find where it is. So there's that. And finally, that means that leaves the final exam to talk about. This will become available at the beginning of next week. Week 12 is finals week this term. Okay, so the final won't be available until next week. Right? Planning to put up a short quiz for you this week anyways to practice dealing with some of the ideas. Alright? But later in this week, or possibly at the beginning of next week, once I've got the technology ready, we're going to do a small review session for the final exam, where I'll probably use Elluminate, which is a very simple software appendix, or a peripheral software program to Angel, and you can log on to that, and it's basically a chat setup. I can be present via video, and we'll go through a set of slides that gives you a chance to practice for the test using the type of problems that you're going to see on it. And that'll probably be, I'm guessing at the beginning of next week, like Monday or Tuesday, when the test becomes available. You'll be able to participate in that review. So it'll be the very end of this week or beginning of next, depending on when I can get that technology put together. But look for that. Once that becomes, once I know when we'll be having that, I'll put it up on the announcement page for the class, and I'll send it out to the email list additionally. And that should give you a chance to review and wrap up the term pretty well. Okay, most of your homework's graded, have a few discussion boards left to evaluate and a homework assignment, but we're basically there. So I'm hoping that y'all have enjoyed this class, okay, now that we're nearly at the end of it. And developing online classes is, a work in progress. It takes some time. I know there's areas that can definitely be improved, so feel free to mention that sort of thing on the course survey form. Again, writing in comments is especially helpful. and also whatever you felt went well in the class. Okay, tried to make it a doable class, knowing folks have other classes and plenty of uh, civilian duties, your families and your jobs and so on. So hopefully this course has been useful for you in that way and made you feel like you learned something valuable about the economy. So if you have issues or problems going on with this week, send me an email or talk about it on the discussion boards. And thanks very much. See you later.